this is going to be video number 1 of my cross-side bottom series. So I'm going to start this video out really detailing our posture from bottom because that's going to do most of the work. In Jiu-Jitsu, there's really only 2 postures. There's one posture to make space and one posture to take space. So on the bottom, it's going to be really important that we do the make space posture. And it starts with the hips. I'm going to go from standing here. So the 2 postures in Jiu-Jitsu, watch my hips. 1 posture, 2 postures. 2 postures with the shoulders. 1 posture, 2 postures. That's it. That's all the postures there are in Jiu-Jitsu. So the make space posture, the one you need for escape, my hip is going to rotate like this, and then my shoulders are going to come forward like this. So I'm making sort of this shape. It feels like my shoulders are trying to come in front and touch, and there's tension here, and my hip is moving forward like that. That's going to be super important. So I'm going to build it on the bottom here so you can see it. So my hip is going to roll so that my lower back is touching the mat. My shoulders are going to come forward like that, and I'm going to try to build this. I'm not doing this. I'm just rolling my hip, moving my shoulders in front. And then lastly, in cross-side bottom, this is important. I'm going to close off the space behind my neck here by trying to make my spine go flat on the mat. So my shoulders come forward, my hip comes up, and then down I go. Once I do that, then we can start building our hand frames. So, once again on the hips, the 2 postures in Jiu-Jitsu, hips back, hips forward, shoulders forward, shoulders back. And so our make space posture is hips forward, shoulders forward. All right? So now we're going to start building that posture from cross-side bottom. So we'll start with the underhook here. So I'm going to take my hips and I'm going to roll them. I'm going to take my shoulders and I'm going to drive them forward like this, like I'm trying to get them to touch. And now I'm going to build my arm postures. This hand is going to come up on top of his shoulder, and then my elbow is going to drive in and as close to my belly button as possible. This hand is going to grab the bicep here, and my elbow is going to come in and as close to my belly button as possible. My shoulders are trying to touch, and then my tailbone is lifting off the mat, and so I'm in this posture. And so I'm going to hold my posture, and then Johnny's going to lift right up off of me. Go ahead and lift it up off. So you can see it looks like this. So my shoulders roll forward, my hip rolls, and my elbows seek my belly button like this. And I'm going to close off that space behind my neck. This is super important. If you get this, you've done a lot of the work on escape. So I'm going to build that again. My hip is going to roll. My shoulders are going to try to touch. Elbow seeks the belly button. Grab the bicep. Elbow seeks the belly button. This is our base posture for our escapes. If you get here, then there's a bunch of different escapes we can learn. All right? So now that we have our base posture, we're going to work our base pressure. And our base pressure is going to be an upa. When you do an upa in Jiu-Jitsu, you always upa towards the other guy's hips. So an incorrect upa from here would be that, because I'm not driving towards his hips. A correct upa from here is going to be that, because I'm driving in the direction of his hips. So you can see I'm driving that way a little bit with my upa. Yeah. Okay? So my base posture, and then my base pressure right there. Base posture, rotate the hip, shoulders in, elbow seeks the belly button, grab the bicep, elbow seeks the belly button, and the pressure.